with us on a day in Seoul. Today we went to Insadong and started off with some food. We both got some chicken curry and it was delicious, perfect way to start the day. This time we drove to Seoul and parked at the Dragon Hill Lodge, walked out the walk-in gate, and then took a few subways to get to the place that we wanted to go. In Korea, you can rent their traditional dresses. Or are you zooming over to it? I believe it's called Hanbok. I might be saying it wrong, but you can rent them and just walk around with them for the day. And you can go to like the palace or to different villages and wear them. People wear them all the time, but we've never done it yet. I kind of want to do it before we leave Korea. American people do it all the time. You can rent it and just look so fancy and Korean. So here's an example of one of the rental places with all the beautiful dresses. Of course, there are so many little trinkets and places where you can buy little souvenirs and stuff in Korea, and I always have to look at the magnets because we're trying to collect a magnet for every place that we go in Korea and just throughout our military life. So we already have one for Seoul, but I had to look just in case I saw a better one. And now it's time to try to find this tea house that we're looking for, and there were lots of hills, lots of walking involved. We actually walked a total of 10 miles this day, believe it or not. We found the tea house and it was over a 2-hour wait, so we actually couldn't go, and we found a different one instead, and this one was called the Mirror Room Cafe, and it's pretty cool. They had a lot of great things to choose from. I chose a lemonade and Jacob got a hot chocolate. It was delicious, and as you can see, it's a really cute place, but it is a little deceiving because that is a mirror there, so it's pretty small. It's really cozy though. Another store with lots of little trinkets. I was good and did not buy another scrunchie, but I really wanted to. I'm collecting scrunchies as well while we're in Korea because they're just so cute, and I really think that small purchases are much easier to commit to. And check out this Baskin Robbins in Korea. That is so cool. They also had this like Toy Story cafe. We didn't end up going into it because we didn't actually want to buy anything, but it looked pretty fun. Next, we walked to this market area where they actually had a lot of Christmas themed things going on. This was a place where you could make shrinky dinks, and Jacob had no idea what that was. And if you don't know what that is, I'm sorry for your childhood, but a shrinky dink is where you can draw a picture on this like parchment paper type thing, and then you put it in the oven and it shrinks into like a little keychain size, and it's so much fun. They also had a place to make phone cases. It was just a lot of crafting going on in this little market area, which was really cool to see. We didn't actually do any crafting. We mainly just window shopped and walked around, but it was really cool to see. Here's another place where you can do some crafting. You can make your own keychain. Okay, here is proof that I have the best husband in the world. We walked by this flower shop and Jacob really wanted to buy me a flower, so he picked out this pink rose for me and it was so sweet. Okay, now this might have been the best part of the whole day. I've heard of these things. They are a Korean street food favorite. They're like these Korean pancakes that are filled with brown sugar and pecans. They're hot and fresh, and they were less than $1. Wow, they were so good. This is definitely one of those foods that I'm going to miss so much when we leave Korea, and I might try to figure out how to make them. They were amazing. It was time for some food, so we walked over to Itaewon and walked around for a little bit until finding a place to eat, and we ended up on a pizza restaurant called Ginos Pizza. It was delicious and the perfect end to a great night, but we actually did one more thing after this. The last thing that we did was go ride the cable car up to the Namsan Tower, or the Seoul Tower. This is where they filmed All the Boys, Always and Forever from Netflix, where they do the love lock. And the lighting is so bad because it was dark, but it was really cool. There's so many locks, probably thousands of locks. So you can buy a lock or bring a lock and write a note on it and lock it on this bridge. It was pretty cute. We did ride the cable car up to this part of the tower, but we couldn't go up to the very top because there was like almost a 2-hour wait. But that green lit up tower, that's the tower right there. So it was still cool to see, and we got to see all the stuff around it. Here is the view of Seoul from one of the observation decks. Kind of hard to catch on camera, but it was truly beautiful. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like the video and leave a comment.